The Mission District is celebrating the creativity and resilience of women with a free art walk this Saturday that includes performances, paintings, exhibits, and more. Here to share more about Paseo Artístico, women's health, and healing is the Executive Director of Acción Latina, Fatima Ramirez. Hi, Fatima. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well.
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about what's happening this weekend.
Well, tomorrow's International Women's Day, and so as you mentioned, we're going to be celebrating women's health and healing and doing that in an intergenerational way as well, honoring over 60 artists that are going to be participating along 24th Street for an all-day event from 12 to 8, free bilingual arts walk for the community.
Very cool. And tell me about some of the artists that we will be seeing tomorrow.
There's going to be so many different activities that these artists are going to be doing, including candle making, flower wreaths. There will be dancing as well. And at Acción Latina's patio, we're actually going to be hosting our mini Encuentrito concert series as well, featuring some live bands and artists for the community as well.
Amazing. So how do you find the right people for an event like this? How do you choose? I'm sure there's so many people who want to be a part.
Yeah, great question. So while the event is produced by Acción Latina, we co-curate the event with about a dozen other cultural arts organizations along 24th Street. And so, you know, we're very fortunate to have such a vibrant community as well. So they curate artists. They also recommend artists based on the theme. And March is always the one where we focus on women artists and women leaders.
Wonderful. And tell me a little bit about your piece in this as the executive director of all of this.
Yes, I'm really fortunate that I've been able to work with this organization, with Acción Latina, that is a legacy arts and media nonprofit in San Francisco for about 6 years. And this special event happening tomorrow will also mark my my community farewell as well, yes. Although I'll still be in the neighborhood, and I'm looking forward to attending Paseo Artísticos in the future as a community audience member. But so it will be a special day as well, just to honor all of the amazing work that we've done together.
Wonderful. Well, it'll be a great send-off. And there was a portrait given to you as part of this send-off, right? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, we are very fortunate that we currently have exhibiting artists in our gallery right now, Vanessa Chive, who did an amazing illustration for our Paseo Artístico event as well, and that was showcased also on the cover of El Tecolote newspaper, which we're very proud to publish as an organization.
Very cool. And this is on the screen now. Tell me a little bit just about this piece and what are we seeing in the background? Tell me about the piece.
Yeah, so the portrait is one of myself, and it's inspired by the first photograph that I ever took, or that was taken of me when I became executive director. So it's also paying, you know, honor and homage to that. And then the artist, I love, used so many bright colors as well. I think matching the blouse, but also just like matching the vibrancy of our neighborhood. And so all of that came together really beautifully in that piece.
Beautiful. It matches your blouse today. I think you're so colorful today. That's perfect. Why is it important for you personally for so long to have been a part of this?
Yeah, I think of Acción Latina in particular. It's when I started working at the organization, it felt like a homecoming. You know, I was raised in the Mission District. I went to school in the area as well. So it's been such a blessing, such an honor to be able to lead an organization that, you know, publishes this newspaper that has been around for, it's going to be 55 years this August. And the organization itself, Acción Latina, also is such a landmark institution for our community. And I think in these trying times really reminds us as well the ways in which art and media can really serve as a way to keep our community informed, but also hopeful and excited, and remind each other of, you know, the bright colors, the culture that we all have and that we continue to share with each other too.
Wonderful. Well, it seems like you've made such a great impact, so congratulations to you on a well-served title there. Now I want to talk about this weekend a little bit more. Why is it important to focus on women's health specifically?
Yeah, I think it's a reminder, too, of just how much we all have going on. And I think especially, I'll say, as Latinas, which we seek to center in this event, too, we tend to hold a lot for so many in our community. You know, I also became executive director in the middle of the pandemic. And, you know, it felt like crisis mode. And it's been certain waves of that, you know, for many in the nonprofit sector as well. And so to continue to maintain our resilience and our hope, it's important to honor our own mental health as well as our physical health.
Yes. Now let's talk about the people who should come this weekend. Is this an event that's open for everyone? Should kids come as well?
Yes. The Art Walk is free, it's bilingual, and it's family friendly as well. So certainly love to see kids participate in the different workshops, come and dance, come do ceramics. There's lots of fun activities there for everybody to enjoy.
Wonderful. And we're seeing some video on our screen right now of some dances. Can you tell me about what we're seeing?
Yeah, this is a Colombian group that you're seeing teach the audience some steps. This time around, there will be Garifuna dancing from Nicaragua as well, and it will be in that same space in the Placita on 24th and Cap in the Mission District.
It seems like color is a big thing here. I mean, the colorful skirts, the colorful blouses. Tell us how color is part of the culture.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go to Latin America, as well as all of our Latino neighborhoods throughout the country, they're always very colorful. And that's very marked, you know, from the papel picado that we hang within the corridor, and that other anchor organizations such as Calle 24 and Carnaval, you know, help maintain that vibrancy in the neighborhood as well. And everybody, you know, really does their part in holding that color, holding the legacy, and really having that shine when we put on events.
Wonderful. Well, for your last art walk that you'll do, what do you hope people take away from this event?
I hope that they feel gratitude. You know, I'm hoping that if they're a woman who is there, who is participating, that they feel appreciated, cared for, and inspired. And I think the same for any other audience member who goes. Obviously, we want them to have a great time, but I also want them to think about the important women figures in their life, and to remember to be grateful for them, and to say Happy International Women's Day.
Yes, well, a great way to honor the women in our lives. And one last time, the details on tomorrow and how people can go.
Yes, so it'll be tomorrow, Saturday, March 8th from 12 to 8, and it'll be all along 24th Street. You can go to paseoartistico.org where the whole schedule is listed so that you know where it will start and finish. And we really hope that folks also get some good food while they're in the neighborhood and support our local small businesses.
All right, well, Fatima, thank you so much for coming today, and good luck at your last art walk.
Thank you so much.
Of course.